Hello Year 6 and welcome to your maths video for Tuesday. So some of you might be quite happy to know that we've finished with fractions, decimals and percentages, and we're going to flick right back in your book now to page 9. Okay, so this is pretty much, we've done quite a lot of this in school. We haven't done prime numbers, but I think you'll be absolutely fine with it, so you can all have a go. So on page 9 then, it's primes, factors and multiples. Okay, so question 1 says shade number 1 on the grid and all multiples of 2, 3, 5 and 7 except 2, 3, 5 and 7 themselves. So you don't colour in 2, 3, 5 and 7, but you do colour in all the other multiples of 2, 3, 5 and 7. So remember, multiples are your times tables. Okay, so for example, multiples of 2 then, you wouldn't colour in 2 because it tells us not to, but you'd colour in 4, you'd colour in 6, you'd colour in 8, 10 and so on. Okay, so do that first. And then it says write out the unshaded numbers, so all the ones that aren't coloured in once you're finished, and say what they are called. Okay, so have a think then. What are all of those numbers going to be called? Have a think what we've not done in school yet. There's a bit of a clue in the title. Number 2 then, write out the first 12 multiples of 5. Okay, so I think you can do that quite easily. Your 5 times table, the first 12, same for the others. Remember, a common multiple it's in both, isn't it? If it's common, it's a multiple of both numbers. Okay, so bear that in mind for C. Okay, on 3 then, we're moving on to factors. Remember, factors are numbers that go into a number, so it can be divided by that number. So, for example, factors of 12 would be 4 and 3. Yeah? You can divide 12 by 4, you can divide 12 by 3. Okay, so they both go into 12. So the common factors then of 24 and 36, for example, 2 would be a common factor because 2 fits into 24. You can divide 24 by 2 and you can also divide 36 by 2. Okay? For the bottom one then, you've just got to circle the common factors of 18 and 27. Now, I don't think that's enough work for you lot because I think you'll whiz through that. So I think you can do page 10 as well for today. Not getting away that easily. So turn over to page 10. So on the page before then, question 1 was helping you with your prime numbers. So you can use that to help you with question 1 on this page. So have a think. The rule with prime numbers to remember is it can only be divided by 1 and itself. So nothing else goes into it. Okay, so use that to help you when you're circling the prime numbers at the top. Number 2, write out the factors of 40. So any number that goes in to 40. So 1 and 40 would be factors. 4 and 10. Yeah, but keep going to make sure you don't miss any. And then remember, common factors are in both. Circle the numbers that are multiples of both 4 and 8. So if it's in both the 4 and the 8 times table. Yeah, common factors and common multiples. Remember on the bottom one, it's common multiples of 3, 6 and 9. So it's got to be a number that's in all 3 of those times tables. Okay? If you've got any questions at all, please don't hesitate to email me.